Inside and out, New Harmony is delightful from season to season. Whether you're enjoying the quaint beauty of our historic buildings, savoring the distinctive restaurants, browsing the shops, watching a coffee roasting, participating in a cooking class, taking in the wonder of the roofless church, walking the labyrinths, attending one of New Harmony's many events, or using the facilities at Harmony State Park, New Harmony shops and galleries offer a refreshing and peaceful alternative to run-of-the-mill malls. Plan a one-day trip to browse the eclectic array of rare finds. Expect to be graciously greeted by the merchants as well as delighted by the distinctive selections within each charming storefront. For holiday gifts your loved ones will love, New Harmony is one of the most satisfying places to visit in December. Picturing something romantic? Choose Red Geranium, the North Street restaurant which is affiliated with the New Harmony Inn. Since 1964, Red Geranium has been a favorite choice for birthdays, date nights, anniversaries, and even marriage proposals. The atmosphere is intimate and inviting, with 3 charming dining areas as well as a cozy fireplace.
In 1911, the Working Men's Institute purchased a lot adjacent to their museum/library with the purpose of building an auditorium. This project was funded through the Dr. Edward Murphy Fund. Today, Murphy Auditorium continues to be used for conferences, concerts, and lectures.
Built on the original site of the 2 Harmonist churches, Church Park is a peaceful location in the center of the town. A fountain by noted sculptor Don Gummer sits in the middle of the formal gardens, and the park is entered through a recreation of the Door of Promise, which welcomed Harmonists to their large brick church. It is called the Roofless Church, and it says something about how much we expect our building to have roofs, that when people see the shingled structure in the images, they often say, "That's silly, that's a roof right there." But the church is not simply that space, it is a city block-sized footprint of which only a part is enclosed. The curved parabola dome is actually a protective cover for a beautiful sculpture by Jacques Lipchitz. The actual church is the entire plaza-like area within the brick walls, as well as an area for looking out over a field that floods each year at least once. As the foundation which maintains it says, Johnson and Owen envisioned a church where the only roof large enough to encompass a world of worshippers was the sky.
Originally the home of the old New Harmony High School's Rapites, the Rebier Center is an old high school gymnasium much like the one in Hoosiers. Although the old gym starred in the 1992 movie A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks and Madonna, Hollywood was not its destiny. With its capacity of up to 600, Rebier is a popular spot for all kinds of events, including antique shows, an antiquarian book show, holiday gift extravaganzas, and large wedding receptions. The Rapites played their last game there in 1987, but unlike many old high school gymnasiums that decayed and were demolished long ago, Rebier underwent an over $1 million renovation in the late 1990s and became a pillar of the local community. Many of the old New Harmony School's sports trophies and team photos have returned home and are on display there.
Historic New Harmony's Athenaeum houses visitor information, the museum shop, and is the starting point for their guided walking tours of historic structures. In the Athenaeum there are exhibits on the communal history of New Harmony, a large theater where an orientation film on the town is shown. Completed in 1979, the Athenaeum is an internationally celebrated and award-winning example of modern architecture that celebrated its 40th birthday in 2019. Notable for its light and clean spaces, the Athenaeum is a 3-story building with a long ramp and overlaying grids that provide beautiful views of the town, Wabash River and surrounding countryside from just about anywhere inside and on the spacious viewing deck on the roof.
Established by philanthropist William McClure in 1838, the Working Men's Institute, WMI, set as its mission the dissemination of useful knowledge to those who work with their hands. After 170 years of continuous service, this goal is still at the heart of our mission. McClure, who was a business partner with Robert Owen in the communal experiment in New Harmony from 1825 to 1827, was devoted to the ideal of education for the common man as a means of positive change in society. At New Harmony, the Working Men's Institute was one manifestation of this ideal. The Working Men's Institute in New Harmony was the first of 144 WMIs in Indiana and 16 in Illinois. It is the only one remaining. Many WMIs were absorbed by township libraries or Carnegie libraries. Yet the one in New Harmony remained. Housed in a wing of the old Harmonist Church from 1838 until 1894, the WMI found a new home in our lovely Victorian Romanesque Revival building that is now one of Indiana's 72 National Historic Landmarks. With its arched windows, belt courses of stone and iconic tower, the WMI is an imposing landmark in the historic town of New Harmony.
Located on the lake behind the New Harmony Inn, the Chapel of the Little Portion was designed by Stephen de Staeler and constructed with stucco and wood in 1989 by the New Harmony Inn and the Brothers of Mount St. Francis. Reverend David Lenz, Franciscan friar from Louisville, Kentucky, explains why the chapel was symbolic for the Franciscans to build. One day St. Francis of Assisi was praying in the crumbling ruins of the little church of San Damiano, and he heard the words, "Francis, go and repair my church which is falling down."
The New Harmony Toll Bridge, also known as the Harmony Way Bridge, is a now-closed two-lane bridge across the Wabash River that connects Illinois Route 14 with Indiana State Road 66, which is Church Street in New Harmony, Indiana. The bridge links White County, Illinois with Posey County, Indiana, and carried U.S. Route 460 from 1947 until 1974, when the highway was decommissioned in Illinois and Indiana. The four-span bridge is owned by the White County Bridge Commission and was built without federal funds in 1930 by the Big Wabash Bridge Company.